everybody? Welcome to the Clean Comedy Podcast. It is James, and today I am doing my 52 weeks of 52 shows review. I've got my phone. I'm ready. I'm ready to look at all the stuff that we've been doing, and I am so excited for this, you guys. You don't even know how excited I am for this because I'm ahead of my goal. I am ahead of my goal. I have done now. So I'm recording this on, let's see what today is. I'm recording this on Monday the 25th, so you'll get this on the 26th, right? And I've done 17 shows already, right? Now, really, there are, and I'm gonna look at this because I gotta count because I'm not a smart guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 weeks. We're starting week 12 right now, right at the beginning of this. 12 weeks, I've done 17 shows. So I'm already ahead of the 52 shows that I want to do, which is great. But it doesn't mean I'm going to stop. And I'm still looking for some shows in some certain months. I've been reaching out to people trying to get those booked, but it's happening. Why is it happening? Because I'm trying. I'm working so hard. Here's a great thing about it, though. What's great about this whole situation is I've met so many people through this process. This weekend was probably one of my favorites. This weekend, I've kind of been watching this guy for a couple of years and just kind of listening to different things he said. And I never met him before. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll meet him one day. He's around. His name's Dante. Dante the comic is what he goes by. Dante. Great guy. I met him. We talked. It was like, first of all, it's like I knew this guy my whole life. He was like listening. He was giving me feedback. We were talking. He was kind. He was caring. He understood comedy. He understood the world of comedy. He understood where I was at comedy. It was just a great conversation. And I felt like, wow, somebody gets it. Somebody understands where I'm coming from. And somebody understands what I'm trying to do. And it was this just moment of recognition of like, have you ever heard like rappers say game respects game type thing or whatever? You're like, real, real knows real, all that stuff. Like it was like that. It was like one of those moments or whatever. And then he watched me do stand up, and then I watched him do stand up, and he blew me away. And I was like, oh my gosh, dude, like I've got to step up my game. Like that's what I thought. I did think like, oh my gosh, this is one of the best things I've ever seen. But I like also thought I need to step up my game. So not only is doing 52 weeks and 52 shows important to me, but am I getting better every week? I think I am. I've been listening to my sets. I've been getting better. One, I've been getting way more comfortable on stage. Two, I've been getting the rhythm of these jokes down in this set that I'm trying to build. I've been getting that better, tighter, funnier, adding tags, this stuff, because I'm building this set that I'm going to do to submit to Dry Bar. But I also am trying to find a way to do another set to record, right? To fund my own special. And not only that, here's the best part. Someone that I talked to when I was telling him my idea for my movie, because I'm also going to write a movie and I'm going to work on with a bunch of my friends on this. Uh, he was like, "How much do you think it's going to cost?" I'm like, "Well, my goal is $10,000. I don't want to go over that. I think that's way too much money for like a low indie 1 to 2 location place. We're gonna shoot most of it in one location. We may shoot some off scenes here or there, but I don't want to spend more than 10 grand." He goes, "Great, I'll give you $1,000 towards it." Wait, what? He's like, "Yeah, I'll give you $1,000 towards it." I was like, "This is amazing, right?" I already have 1,000 that I know I'm getting from a project that I'm doing. I'm getting a couple of thousand from some other things that I'm doing. So I have 3,000 on my own. This will make 4,000, and then I'm hoping that I can either raise another 1,000 myself, like so that it's 5 grand, and then crowd fund the other five, or get some other investors to be EPs on it for 1,000, and raise the $10,000 to do it, so I can pay. May not be able to pay everybody like the best fees possible, but pay everybody a day rate, pay for food, and rent the building that we're going to shoot in for 2 days. I'm going to shoot it over 2 days. Probably going to start on a Friday night shooting, so we can do principal photography, the beginning stuff, and then shoot Saturday and Sunday. Like that's what I'm hoping that they'll let me do, and shoot it over a weekend, and just then take it to editing and get it done. And I'm going to shoot everything 3 times. That's the only thing I'm gonna talk to about the director. I don't know if I'm gonna direct it or not. Part of me thinks I will direct it. The other part of me thinks I'm not gonna direct. I don't know. I don't know yet. I've done short films. I've written and directed and stuff short films, student films, but nothing this big. Nothing that I've thought of on this scale. Now, I'm also gonna get I have a partner in crime that's gonna help me a lot on this, and he will probably be there. I will give him writer, producer, director, whatever credit he wants, and he will come and help me with it. And I will obviously pay him something, and then I'm gonna put it out on all the to the like all the big um festivals. I'm only gonna submit to big festivals. I'm not gonna submit to anything big or anything small. I'm gonna submit to only big festivals and try to get something to happen. I think it'll be great because it'll also give everybody in this movie a credit, right? And I'm hoping that it'll do well enough that it'll also give us some runway. It'll give me my next thing, and I can, as I've said many times, Judd Apatow my career. That is the only goal I have. Is I want to be the next Judd Apatow, right? The clean comedy version of Judd Apatow. I want to make movies, do stand up, and make funny shows, and do stuff that's fun and funny for everyone, right? And I have a ton of ideas, right? Ton of people that I want to work with, tons of things that I want to do, and I want to make action comedies, which I know he doesn't really make action comedies. He makes like dramatic comedies or rom coms, kind of. But I want to make action comedies. I think they're fun. I mean, action comedies are the best of both worlds, right? Last Action Hero is one of the best movies ever. It's satire, 100% satire. Airplane, it's that kind of action comedy. It's mostly a comedy. Beverly Hills Cop, dude. I love Beverly Hills Cop. Action comedy. Bad Boys, action comedy. Like those are the things I want to make. I like action comedy stuff. I do like weird comedic things that I want to do. Dad versus the Apocalypse, which I'm working on. You guys are seeing me right. I'm going to try to work on it this Wednesday too. Dad versus the Apocalypse, action comedy, family action comedy. I don't know how you want to, but that's where I'm at. That's what I want to make. Is I want to be the Judd Apatow slash Kevin Smith slash Quentin Tarantino of comedy, clean comedy stuff. I don't know. So that's what I've been doing this 52 weeks. So I hope that you're also participating in this challenge. I hope that if you're listening to this, you're participating in the 52 weeks of 52 shows. If you're not, you're missing out. This set a goal for yourself. I'm learning so much as I'm going through this process that if I don't set a goal, I'm just going on stage and I'm not getting anything out of it. So every time before I go on stage, I go, "What is the goal tonight?" And if it's all right, the goal is to uh, make this a smoother transition ride for this set that I'm working on, right? About being a girl dad. Did that work? Did I hit all the notes for uh kids are expensive as part of this girl dad thing? Did I work on my new opener for this, which gets a laugh? And it did, right? I have a new opener for it, and I did it on Saturday and laugh. Boom, killed right away. I was like, okay, because I said it to my wife, and she goes, too long, a little wordy. You got to do it. I was like, okay. So then I just did. I rewrote it. I cut it out. I'm reading this book about the seesaw principle in writing comedy, where like some words need to be longer, like your setup needs to be longer than your punchline, and it's syllable wise, and it was all this stuff. And it was like great book. And I'm going to try to get I am trying to get the writer onto the podcast, but it really changed what I was doing. I was like, okay, I'm going to sit down and pay attention. Here's the seesaw portion. Here's the setup. Here's the punchline. Do I need to cut it? Do I need to do this? Where's the pause? Whatever. And I was just being more thoughtful, meticulous about what I'm doing. The goal is to get somebody or get a moment to do 20 to 25 minutes so I can do this whole entire set and do it. Do this set. I want to do it 4 really good times at 4 different places, 20 to 25 minutes. And then, but that's at the end of this challenge, by the way. It's not anytime soon. It's probably June, July timeframe, and record that and get it sent to Dry Bar. That's what I want to do. I know that if I do that, I'm going to be ready to go. And I'm working on it. Here's the other thing too. I'm working on it on my off time, right? When I'm doing the podcast and Funny Money, which if you guys aren't signed up for the Substack, sign up for that. Funny Money, YouTube, writing, freelance work, family stuff, all those things. I'm doing and trying to take it to the next level. So that's where I'm at. And it's good. It's good. As I said, if you guys go check out the Funny Money Substack this week, I'm going to talk about something I learned. I'm a big wrestling fan. So if you didn't know that, big wrestling fan, and I love to watch old school wrestling. I was watching WrestleMania 3 because I've been playing WWE 2K24. Helped Cody Rhodes finish his story, but there's a whole 40 years of WrestleMania storyline there that I've been working on, and so they showed this Macho Man Randy Savage cream of the crop promo, and I think it might have been when I was watching the Macho Man Randy Savage movie documentary, and they show this cream of the crop promo, and he talks about I'm gonna be the cream of the crop, right? Like that, like hopefully that's a good Macho Man. But for me, it struck a nerve of when you're down, are you gonna lift yourself back up? Are you gonna get back up? Are you gonna be the cream of the crop, right? And it was to me very important to use this time, these 52 shows in 52 weeks, to rise to the top, to become the best version of myself, to be the cream of the crop. Does that mean I'm saying in 52 weeks I'm going to be Kevin Hart or Jerry Seinfeld or Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle or what Gaffigan, Papa, whatever? No, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, am I going to be the best version of me at the end of 52 weeks? If I'm not better than I was when I started, this was a waste. But guess what? I know I'm not, because I know that I've already been better than I was before. I already know that I've gotten better than I was before. I've seen it. If I cut up clips like I need to, which I'm terrible at doing, by the way, I am so terrible at promotion. That is the one thing that I'm terrible at. I know it. I'm not a promotive person. I'm not a person. I will promote anyone else in the world, anyone else. But I feel like a jerk promoting myself. I feel like a jerk when I say, look at me, come watch me, which is weird, right? Because we're comedians. We're narcissists naturally, right? We should be like, right? It should be like that. But I can't. It's so hard for me to do. It's something that I really resist. But I'm working on. I really am working on it. I really am studying like sales and marketing stuff again, and like trying to like put my head in. Am I giving people what they want, right? Am I pushing something that people want? If I'm not, then it's a waste, right? Then it's that weird hard selling. Like I might as well be going door to door trying to sell you on something crazy, right? A vacuum or a religion or whatever. I'm not doing that. Trying to sell you on being clean, being funny, being yourself, being strong, and working hard. Those are the things I'm trying to sell you on. If that's not for you, then I'm sorry. This is the weirdest. This is the. I don't know why you listen to this podcast. It's about becoming a better comedian. Yeah, it's called the Clean Comedy Podcast. Why? Because I'm a clean comedian. I love clean comedy. It's a way for you to make money easier. All that stuff. I love that. But it's not just about that. It's about becoming better. So I hope that some of you are partaking in the 52 weeks of 52 shows or some other version of that. If you are, leave a comment in the show notes on YouTube. Go in there or shoot me a message or whatever and say, James, this is what I'm doing. I would love to hear that. I would love to hear what you're doing. I want to be inspired. I want to inspire you and I want you to inspire me. This should be a cohesive relationship where we're inspiring and lifting each other up, where we're helping each other become the cream of the crop, right? That's what we should be doing. So I hope that that's working for you. I hope that you're doing that. This is a great time. This 52 weeks is amazing. It's just been going, going, going. And I'm so grateful for all the people I met along the way. So grateful for all the people I've got to work with. Grateful for the people giving me spots and bookings. I'm putting their stuff on Instagram. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate anyone who reaches out to me and gives me time. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, 25, 30, whatever it is. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for trusting me, for letting me grace your stage, grace your presence, be with your crowds. I appreciate you. And I appreciate everyone who's listening to this, for giving me the time of day to listen, to put me in your ears, to listen to what I'm saying, to let me be on this microphone, to let me put out this podcast, to support me and download this. I appreciate you. Now, go be the best version of yourself. Go live your truth. Go do your 52 weeks of 52 shows, or whatever challenge you're trying to do right now, and challenge yourself, level up, become cream of the crop. I'm going to leave the audio of the it's always going to be the audio version, but I'm going to put the audio of the Macho Man Randy Savage um, in the end of this so that you guys can have it. And that way you can listen to what I've been listening to. I put it in another podcast. It's important. I think you guys will enjoy it. It's important. It's necessary. So listen to it. And as you go to listen to it, just remember I'm here for you. Whatever you need, reach out to me. I'm here to help you achieve your potential. Thanks for listening. Have a good one. I'll talk to you soon. Like, subscribe, all those things. And listen, stay. I'm gonna add this audio in. Stay and listen to this interview. If it doesn't motivate you, tell me why. All right. Have a good one. Talk to you soon. Check it out. Bye.